In the heart of southern France, perched atop the sleepy village of Rennes-le-Château, stands a church with many secrets few dare to truly understand. It has been built and rebuilt many times, dating back to the 8th century. Within its shadows rests a figure long associated with madness, sin, and secrets. The demon Asmodeus. Asmodeus was once a prince of hell, corrupter of men, destroyer of faith, and seducer of kingdoms. It is here, beneath the gilded altar of St. Mary Magdalene's church, that his image is carved into stone. The true origins of the statue are unknown. It was chosen by the priest Béranger Saunière from a catalogue published by the sculptor Giscard in Toulouse, but it is in a totally different style than any of his other works. In 1885, Saunière uncovered a treasure underneath the altar of the church, not of gold, but of forbidden knowledge. He ordered the church be destroyed and rebuilt again. The truth hidden beneath Rennes-le-Château led Saunière to a sealed vault. Roman stone and iron chains scorched black. Inside was the sigil of Asmodeus, carved into human bone. When Saunière emerged, his eyes were not his own. Over the next decade, he amassed wealth, built towers, and began sending encrypted letters to secret lodges across Europe. He used this knowledge to blackmail even the most powerful, and used this money and influence to rebuild the church. The cost of the renovation was more than $5 million of today's money. More wealth than the whole community of that village would see in 10 lifetimes. After 10 years of renovations, Saunière closed down the church and fortified it. People assumed the priest had gone mad with greed and shut himself and his treasure in. But what he built was a prison to keep himself and something else from going out. What Saunière discovered were parchments created by demons, made to confuse men and to make them turn against each other, linking Jesus of Nazareth to a royal bloodline. These demons' lies have been protected for centuries by secret societies like the Priory of Sion and the Templars. Saunière thought he was building a church for the one true God. When he saw the light and understood the truth, he tried to imprison the demon in the statue. He did not succeed. He wasn't the first to summon Asmodeus, but he was the last priest to walk away alive. Asmodeus feeds on conflict. His name is etched into the soil of every battlefield. In 1861, he stood behind Jefferson Davis as the first shots of the American Civil War were fired at Fort Sumter. Soldiers on both sides reported visions of a horned man walking through cannon smoke. Entire battalions vanished, bones burned black where they lay. The First World War. Millions dead over inches of land. Leaders plagued by dreams, erratic decisions, unexplained madness. Letters from the trenches, whisper of shadowy figures, horned beasts seen on the edge of battlefields. The demon grew stronger. In the Second World War, the demon reached new heights. The Nazi elite, obsessed with the occult, sought ancient relics. It was Asmodeus himself, using men as simple puppets. Now, as the world is more divided than ever, and the conditions are right, political unrest, artificial intelligence corrupted, and a global schism between truth and illusion, the demon plans his final move, World War III. The demon not only needs armies of men, as he whispers in our ears, he is looking for devotion. His influence spreads using our own tools, our technology, through data, through media, through fear. There was only one who ever truly cast Asmodeus out, the Archangel Raphael. Not a symbol, not a myth, a force older than the stars. Raphael confronted the demon at the fall of Babylon, again in Jerusalem, and once more on the fields of Gettysburg. shielding a dying general from possession with a sword of light. But the Archangel is not omnipresent. He waits until summoned. And in a world where angels are forgotten, Asmodeus grows bold. The Church of St. Mary Magdalene still stands. The statue is still there, but the chains beneath it are broken. The demon walks again, and this time, he's bringing the war to all of us. Spread the word, love your fellow men, spread kindness, but also pray. This will summon the archangels. It is not too late for good to triumph over evil.